YouTube, man, what's going on? Now today I'm back at it with another video, and today, man, we're talking about Dior Johnson and some brand new hooping that he just put out a new video. And this guy, in my opinion, is looking ready for the college level. And we're also going to talk about a number of other stories that are happening in sports. Let's get right into it. Now, Dior Johnson just posted this video on his Instagram, and I'm curious, what do you guys think about this? Now, honestly, in the comment section, there were a ton of negative comments. Now, if you see, he's dribbling the ball, working on his game, but a ton of people were actually pointing out his intensity and really lack of intensity on the basketball floor, and how he almost seems like he's more nonchalant in this video. Now, I can say, of course, this is just a video, and I wouldn't say this is an entire reflection of his entire workout. He could even be tired, but a lot of people are saying this dude may not actually be ready for the next level. Now, when we take a look at things, in my opinion, I think he's played against probably some of the best competition out there in high school basketball, if not the best. And even if you look at his track record, but on the other hand, people are honestly saying that this dude is really just a highlight reel and is not the real deal. Now, people can say that on one area, but I think we have to take a look at who has he played for. And if you take a look at any of the teams, man, think about it. Back in the day when he played for Strive for Greatness with Bronny, he was still out there playing very well, probably the best player on the court when he was playing there, or at least scoring wise. And in addition to this, of course, he's been to a number of different high schools. You have IMG Oak Hill. He even played with Joshua Christopher, aka Jacob, at Mayfair Academy, and this dude actually played there very well. He seemed like him and Jacob actually played pretty well gelled together, but he looked impressive there. And that's why I can't really write this dude off regardless of what people say, because the type of competition he's played against. Now, in addition, AAU, of course, this dude is playing for EYBL circuit, and you guys know, like I always say this, the EYBL circuit is crazy solid. They have a ton of talent. In my opinion, it is the best circuit, and they have the best players in the country. But man, he's been performing there as well, so I really can't write him off and say that he's not going to be able to perform well in the future. But honestly, there's a lot of talk really questioning, is this guy really ready? Now, even if we take a look at any of this dude's high school standings, we see that he's about 6'3", 180 pounds, of course, in the class of 2022. And if you guys did not know this, he's actually 11th in the country for his class, and it's actually, of course, a 5-star recruit. Now, I really think this dude, and of course all the college offers that he has as well, really, in my opinion, solidify him as a top recruit. But he definitely has been getting a lot of backlash in the very close future, and a lot of people are saying that this dude really is not ready for that next level. Now, I think, again, what a lot of people tend to confuse throughout this basketball scene is talent and entertainment. And there is definitely a huge issue here with the game of basketball, because just because you're a highly ranked player, highly recruited player, does not mean you have the most talent in the world. Sometimes some players are just better at getting attention and making a show when they get on the court than other players. Now, granted, of course, if these guys have a ton of offers, odds are they are pretty solid, because these college scouts and college coaches really know what they're looking for. Now, when I see Dior, he is definitely someone that puts on a show, and it almost reminds me of somebody like Mikey as well. Every time when these dudes step on the court, what's going to happen? You're going to see something impressive. They're going to do some nice moves, some nice crossovers, whatever it is. But on the other hand, there are definitely a ton of other players who may not be able to put on a show, and we always come back to somebody like Bronny, because ton of talent, very talented, but doesn't really always put on a show when you get on the court. And man, I gotta point this out as well. I have to give a shout out to Amari Bailey, because the way this dude has been playing on the court as well has really been very impressive. I don't think people always give him the type of credit he deserves, but the way he has been really killing on the basketball court, and especially I just rewatched a mixtape of him playing when he was at Sierra Canyon, when Bron was there, and also Drake. Man, to perform in that type of audience and really kill and play basketball like you're playing on the court outside and killing them like that, I gotta give him some credit. But I'm curious, what do you guys think about the separation between skill and talent and entertainment? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you really think Dior Johnson is ready for that next level or not? Now, next we are talking about these players being able to make money off of their name. Now, I'd initially made a video about this topic, and it was pretty much literally the day after I made the video and posted it, the deal and the rules that actually went in place were allowing players to make money off of their name starting July 1st. Now, this is insane to me because, of course, the news had already been out, but I really didn't think it would happen so soon, for one. And two, I actually did not assume that all states would be able to capitalize and make money off of their name. Now, of course, that July 1st date obviously has passed, but a lot of you guys were putting this in the comment section down below, and I just want to take a look at this as well. Now, Master P's 19-year-old son Hersey Miller secured a $2 million deal just the day after the NCAA allowed athletes to profit off their name, image, and likeness. Now, what does this mean? This dude is about 19 years old and just made $2 million in basically one day. Now, that's insane to me, and I think it's great to start to see these type of college athletes being able to make some type of money off of their name, but to be honest, I had no idea they would be making this type of money. Now, in the other video, I actually had stated that some of the figures that would be putting out there actually could compete with other leagues such like the NBL or Overtime or even the NBA G League. But to be honest, in my honest opinion, I thought it was cap. I really did not believe it at all. Now, Hersey definitely has some offers here, and I definitely did not believe that somebody as him would get that $2 million deal. I gotta be honest here, because first and foremost, it looks like from ESPN, he is not ranked, but he definitely does have a lot of college offers, and definitely for sure is a solid player. Now, with that being said, if he's signing a $2 million deal, I really wonder what some of these other more popular players could be signing. Now, of course, Jalen Green at the time, when he went to the G League, man, we were just talking about six figures, but now we're talking about millions of dollars. And if they're putting up $2 million for him the day after this rule goes into effect, man, the real question, the real thing we need to be asking ourselves is how much were these other places making off of these college athletes? Now, what comes to my mind, of course, right away is somebody like Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson was a beast on the court. Of course, he already had a huge name coming out of high school. And in my opinion, I think he really got his name around sophomore year when a viral video showed him dunking and going crazy on the basketball court. And really, it just skyrocketed from there. But when he went to college, of course, he was already a household name, and it really just helped him get even more popular at the college level and in the college basketball arena and in the basketball world in general. Now, with that being said, imagine how many viewers and how much money he made for Duke and all these other companies. If he was able to make money off of his name at the time, I think a lot of these guys may not be so quick to go to college, leave college, and actually go to the NBA. And the reason I say this as well is because now they're actually going to be making money in college and probably will be a lot more comfortable staying in there maybe an extra year because they're not just in there for nothing. They're actually getting paid by these outside companies and obviously being able to make money off their likeness, which clearly they must be doing something right. If he is getting a $2 million deal, man, I couldn't even imagine what somebody like Zion or one of these real big household names would be getting. Now, of course, Master P, if you guys don't know, this man is an entrepreneur. He knows how to go about his money. So I'm sure he has connections for this sort of deal. But man, I really would love to see some of the other players, like of course Dior Johnson, how much he'll be making being in the NCAA. I'm sure he'll be able to sign a deal, and other highly recruited players that are going to be in college. It's going to be very interesting to see what type of deals. I'd love to see what JQ, aka Javon Quinterly, Jelly Fam, what he would be getting here too. I'm sure they will be signing him because he is another popular player as well. So I'd love to see these more popular recruits and what type of deals they will sign, and if they can really do above 2 million, because you guys remember the G League when Jalen Green entered was offering about, I believe it was about 600K, but there were other players, Scoot for example, the G League, going to the G League this year, he actually got $1 million, and of course Dior Johnson got that offer for about 1.25 million from the NBL. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? How much money do you think they will be making? But I'm glad it is about time these players can make money off of their name. And of course, this money technically is not even really coming from the NCAA. It's just from these other outside sources. But you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about all this? It's a really interesting situation. First and foremost, what do you think about Dior? Is he overhyped, or does he really have that raw talent that can transfer to the next level? cool. And also being able to make money off of your own name, to me, it's great. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you suggest some video suggestions for me in the comments down below. Again, I'm always taking a look at those. I always check them out. And make sure you hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, get a notification every time I upload a new video. Again, I appreciate all the support that we get on the channel, man. Let's keep running up. All right, so LNH, I'm out.